74,000 years ago, the Earth shook under the force of the most colossal volcanic explosion. The Toba supervolcano in Indonesia spewed nearly 3,000 cubic kilometers of molten rock, darkening the sky with a veil of toxic sulfur and plunging the globe into darkness. However, the story of this global apocalypse, long considered true by science, is completely false. This cataclysm did not almost wipe out our species. On the contrary, it was the brutal catalyst that propelled humanity toward the conquest of the planet. For decades, a chilling theory dominated anthropology, the Toba catastrophe theory. Formulated by researcher Stanley Ambrose. According to this terrifying model, the eruption released billions of tons of sulfur dioxide into the stratosphere, causing a global volcanic winter that reportedly dropped temperatures by 5 degrees Celsius. Hit by this polar cold, the global human population reportedly collapsed, teetering on the edge of total extinction, leaving only a few thousand traumatized survivors. But how could a handful of hunter-gatherers have survived this endless planetary night? To understand it, let's dive 2 kilometers beneath the surface of the Greenland ice sheet. Ice cores extracted from the depths reveal a massive 6-year sulfur peak. Yet these ice records reveal a troubling detail. Earth was already in an ice age. Let's now move to the heart of Africa, beneath the deep waters of Lake Malawi. The muddy sediments preserve shards of volcanic glass invisible to the naked eye, blasted by Toba. However, surface water temperatures dropped by only about 1.5 degrees Celsius. On the southern coast of South Africa, at Pinnacle Point, the remains tell a completely different story. Our ancestors exploited the ocean with ingenuity and deliberately heated silkrete rocks to forge formidable tools called microliths. Instead of starving, they thrived. If the climate didn't decimate humanity, why does our genetic code indicate such a brutal crisis? The answer might lie above our heads, in the invisible. In Indian valleys, artifacts have been unearthed below and above 2 meters of ash. But it is in Ethiopia, at the Shinfa Matema 1 site, that our species' genius bursts forth. Homo Sapiens showed lightning adaptability. They turned to aquatic resources. In this aridity, they created the earliest known evidence of the invention of the bow. Driven by aridity, our ancestors migrated from one waterhole to another, escaping Africa. It wasn't the volcano that decimated humanity, but the boldness of a small pioneer group that reshaped our DNA. Under pressure from a hostile world, humanity had to forge the first tribes and cooperation. Toba was not our end. This volcano forged modern humanity, undisputed masters of the Earth.
If you want to discover another completely crazy historical story, click on the video on your screen now.